look at all this. She was gone. We always gone, but she's really gone from here. Just lost. Maybe she come back. She's making a mockery of the whole situation, man. We should be celebrating like this. John! Where'd you go? I don't even get a drink. I just saw you 30 minutes ago, didn't I? Man. Oh, dude, if he saw this, man, he's just kicking everybody right now. I'll probably get one too, just out of accident. He's like, it's crazy. Oh, man. I don't know about all this. I don't feel good about this. You see this, right? I had nothing to do with this. I'm glad I had nothing to do with this. Free my. I got to win this.
What?
Amen. Hey, boss,
what are you doing?
Oh, just personal relationship right there.
Are you praying? Is that what you're doing?
This
No?
I'm working on a monologue.
Because you should. Mikhail, you should be praying. Praying that I would take mercy on you.
On me?
Yes. What you did last week? Do you remember that?
Yeah, I did. I was good, man. That's what the people were saying to me. You did great on commentary. I heard all
Not commentary, Mikhail. When I specifically told you to do something and you walked out.
We still gonna hold on to that tonight, huh?
Of course we are. You know what?
Yeah, well, that's right.
Smile.
Sorry, you got a great teeth.
I'm smiling.
Beautiful.
Why? Because I'm imagining all the horrible things I could have done to you. That makes me happy inside.
Really?
Incredibly happy.
You got one.
Because in 2 weeks,
Yeah.
March 9th, there will be a public discipline. Guess who's a part of that?
Oh, man, what's going on?
You.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
For what? You do not disobey anything that I say, Mikhail. No. I'm not gonna hear it. Tonight, you'll be on commentary. And I want you to think over and stew over what I might possibly do to you. I'm gonna skip away right now, and I'm gonna think about it. This is amazing. This is gonna be a great day.
Welcome, fans, to IZW Live on GFL.TV. I'm your host, Big DA, joined tonight by, as you just saw from that video earlier tonight, the number one Sean Mikhail, and sir, 2 weeks from tonight, March 9th. What's that all, man? We saw last week you walked out of the ceremony, and hey, you know what, man? I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for standing up and doing what was right, because that was a horrible moment. Fans, we'll talk more about that later. Tonight, fans, we have a big show, the fallout from Violent Valentine. 3 brand new champions, and tonight, catching some Z's with special guest, former Impact Division champion, leader of the hype section, Jermaine Johnson.
Oh, that's all the lights out loud. We're going to have the golden confrontation. The brass bull goes up his teacher, the bronze bull.
What a moment that was last week, fans. Huge matchup. The Bronze Bull, Aaron Neal, taking on O'Malley. O'Malley looking for some retribution after being knocked out by Jordan Jacobs. And tonight, Double D will address the IZW World, former IZW champion. It's still shocking to say that. Yeah. Former IZW champion Double D addressing the IZW World about his loss.
Yeah.
But it looks like we're maybe starting off with the Lights Out Lounge, maybe? This is a big moment after what happened last week.
No doubt about There's no doubt about that. Jordan Jacobs, he's got two great guests tonight. We're going to have maybe some resolve tonight. maybe just let bygones be bygones. No.
The brass bull, Bobby Starr, finally had enough last week. How did he get in the coffin? He was in the coffin. How did he get in there?
Oh, man, I don't know. I don't know how he did. He's a magician. I believe Bobby Starr's middle name is Copperfield. I don't know for sure. Somebody Google that for me and get back with me on it.
Ladies! Oh, okay, you heard part of that. Welcome to the Lights Out Lounge, baby. Where the dreams come true, where the magic happens. You see, God must really like stupid people because he sure made a lot of them. You know? So last week, if we think back, how many of you were here for Violent Valentine? A lot of you, right? So you saw a few things happen. You saw the Impact Division Championship change hands. You saw the Heavyweight Championship change hands. And you saw me knock O'Malley out with his own brass knuckles. You see, you all like to cheer for Big Ol' O'Malley, right? We like O'Malley, that's how it is? Yeah, we like him. We like seeing him knock people out. We like that old thing. This guy likes it. That's why he doesn't have a girlfriend. And, you see, you all like that, but how did you like it when I had the brass knucks in my boot the whole time? You see, you didn't notice that. You didn't even notice that. But you see, I am too smart for that big biscuit of a man. You see what happened. And I know he's in the back watching this, and I'm sure he's mad, and I'm sure he's shaking as he's looking at it. Because he probably doesn't remember, but I'm sure he was told about it afterwards. You see, I did what I needed to do. Nobody embarrasses Jordan Jacobs. It just doesn't happen. It just does not happen. So you see, I want to introduce you all tonight to the only, we're going to go right over here actually. I want to introduce you all to the only undefeated superstar in IZW in 2013. How about that? Sound good? The only undefeated superstar. If we in the back can get this ready, show these people the only undefeated superstar in 2013 in IZW. Anytime. Hey! Oh, wait a minute. That's just me and my friend Bob Saget. Never mind. Okay, let's move. That's right. I'm friends with Bob Saget and you're not. That makes me better than you. There we go. That's right. Your boy Jordan Jacobs is undefeated 2013. Give it up for me.
I'd like to throw out that
you're all just mad because you're not undefeated in 2013. You know what that makes you? Defeated. It makes you a bunch of losers. That's what you all are. But your boy, the one and the only, the first and the last Lights Out Jordan Jacobs is undefeated, baby. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. All right. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and move on. I know you're still getting over how awesome that is, how awesome I am. So, if you paid attention on the internet this week, there's been a special announcement. You see, after what happened at the end of the show last week, where a certain somebody had been hiding in a casket during the memorial for Venus, tonight we're going to have something called the Golden Confrontation. You see, I'm going to be bringing out a few people. I'm going to be bringing out one Bobby Starr. Shut up. No, hang up. Again, hang up. I don't even know what you're saying right now. I'm going to move on. You should stop doing that. No, stop. No more. Thank you. All right, so we're also going to be having my very special guest, the Bronze Bull, Aaron Neal. So first of all, the undefeated Jordan Jacobs would like to bring out his first guest, somebody that he's looking forward to seeing himself. I'd like to bring out Bobby Starr.
Bobby Starr, shocking Impact Elite and the Golden Trinity last week. Standing up for himself finally. He had enough of all the talk, the blame from the Bronze Bull, the loss of the love of his life, the lovely Golden Goddess.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Bobby was hurt.
The horrible
deeper
words.
than anybody else.
Hey, I told you not to clap for him, and what are you going to do? Stop! Stop it! Stop it! Stop! Be quiet! No! Stop that!
Look at our fans.
Not the gods! Stop it! Hey, I'm gonna talk over you! My next special guest, stop it! Shut up, Bobby. You're on my show. No, don't let him know. Don't! No! My next special guest is the Bronze Bull, Aaron Neal.
Former mentor of Bobby Starr.
I don't feel good about this at all. My belly hurts.
The disgusting display before the show started last week of worried about how much he was going to get of her inheritance, not worried that his wife was lost at sea, his future wife, the one he would marry that night.
You know what? You might say the way it's played out, the Bronze Bull was out of it all the way. I have a feeling we'd have got a bigger surprise at that wedding and everything.
Stop! No, what have I told you already? I'm just gonna wait it out. Just gonna wait. Thank you. You see, we are also graced with the presence of one Madam Commissioner Erica. And if you were all smart, you would all raise your hands right now and say, "Thank you, Erica! Thank you, Erica! Thank you!" Why aren't you saying it?
For making me do stuff I shouldn't be doing.
I hope I don't see you on that wall.
Well, as I understand, we're going to go ahead and get things underway. This young lady has something she'd like to say. You better be quiet. I don't want to hear that Bobby business. I don't want to hear that. Don't do it again.
Deafening in here right now.
No doubt the brass powers are a
Bobby!
The people
You pay attention right here. First of all, that hair is horrible. Horrible. If Narcissus had that hair, he would still be alive. Right? Second of all, Bobby.
Join in if you want, I won't tell.
You people speak blasphemy!
It sounds like they're saying brass bull in a different language, but it kind of sounds like they're saying Erica sucks.
Bobby! Pay attention, Bobby! You!
God's getting some love from the fans.
No doubt about it. Bobby very relaxed up there right now, looking at his hair.
Bobby,
very relaxed.
What you did last week, ruining my celebration, that was terrible. That was a celebration, Bobby. It's a celebration that someone who is not elite, who does not have status, is no longer bringing us down. Bobby, I am quite merciful. The Bronze Bull, Aaron quite merciful, and we expect you to get down on your knees and beg for mercy. Do not listen to these people because they will get you hurt. On your knees, Bobby.
They do say where mercy is given, mercy is shown, but I don't know, Bobby, what's this kind of forgiveness?
Would you get down on your knees for her? Again?
I'm dealing with that right now in my mind, dude.
The gods! The gods have spoken. Oh, yes. And there is a merciful path that I've been on, a dreadful path that I've been on. And you're asking the brass bull to get on his knees and beg for your forgiveness? You know what? The gods have spoken. And tonight, Aaron, that will not happen.
Good for Bobby standing up for himself.
Bobby got it back.
Oh no, Aaron. The gods have bigger. The gods have better plans.
Bobby?
You shut your mouth. The gods are speaking. Tonight, the gods have delivered upon me the biggest message, and that is to challenge the coward that stands in front of me with his tail tucked between his legs, because the gods have spoken, Aaron, and I will show you why the gods have chose the brass bull over the bronze bull. The gods are disappointed. They have not seen Aaron, the bronze bull. We have not seen you anywhere on Mount Olympus. So if anybody is a traitor, I believe his name is the bronze bull, Aaron Neal. Oh, yeah.
Strong
Bobby?
words.
Bobby?
That's family business now. He put in the family business.
What you speak is blasphemy. It's blasphemy, Bobby.
How's it blasphemy if the gods told him that?
Bobby, you don't understand what you're saying. Because, see, the bronze bull, Aaron Neal, is up here. He has his own council with the gods. Yes, the gods favor him, Bobby. You do not talk to me in such manner, and you do not speak to the bronze bull, Aaron Neal. You were his apprentice. You are lucky that he even allowed you to take his robe. Bobby, in no way, shape, or form are you even worthy enough to step foot in the ring with the bronze bull, Aaron Neal. So this will not happen. However, because of your insubordination, your manner of talk, and that disgusting wig, you will be punished tonight.
That's Bobby's real hair. I can contest to that.
You will be punished tonight, not facing the bronze bull, Aaron Neal, no, because he has much more important things to do. You will be facing the image of war, Kevin Morgan.
spoken.
Oh, yeah, Bobby's having the fans pull card right now.
You are not allowed to even touch him. He's going on to much more important
just
things.
storming away, head to the ring.
This was a lovely show.
It was a look. The Bronze Bull, Aaron Neal. You see, the Bronze Bull is going to take care of some business tonight. All right. Hey, you know what? You know what, Bobby? Go into the back. He's got something to take care of. We'll take care of you later. Go. You go right out. Go.
I believe the fans have spoke, and so have the gods.
You have not spoken. No gods. There's no gods. All right. I would like to thank my special guest for the night. My man here has got some business to take care of. Wink, wink. Yeah, that's right. So I thank you all for being with me on the Lights Out Lounge. I'm just going to go on here to the back, let him take care of what he needs to take care of.
Oh! Oh! Oh, looky there!
Ring my bell with the dome.
That's been another installment of the Knockout Lounge, fans! O'Malley with a little bit of retribution for last week, punched in the back of the head with those brass knuckles. And
well, Jordan makes a fine carpet at the rampway.
he's out of it. Look at it.
Yeah.
He's out cold.
Yeah, like a bearskin rug he is, except he don't got no hair. And I don't want him in my living room.
The Bronze Bull pretty angry about all this. Jordan Jacobs being knocked out. But beyond that, the Brass Bull Bobby Starr standing up for himself, saying the gods feel that the Bronze Bull is a traitor.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt about it. Hey, that's opinion. And you know what they say about opinions. Everybody got one. Oh, look at Mark Wilson in there. Looking spelt. Look like referee George Knight. That boot camp really worked for him. Look like he down to like a 32-inch in the waistline.
You actually know his waist size?
Hey, man, I'm part Taylor, man. You know? I do some pay. I do some side things, some side jobs, man.
That's really okay. That's
Yeah, I understand how that came
Let's just
out.
go on to our opening match there, because that's just
I understand how that came out, and maybe that was a bad judgment on my part to say it like I did, but still the same. I'm the number one.
It's fairly obvious that O'Malley has the brass knuckles. We've already seen him use them once before the match even started, so.
Well,
Referee
look,
Mark Wilson got him away from
he
him.
left the imprint in Jordan's head.
Bronze Bull demanding that the knee pads be checked, and there's this. You never know what O'Malley's gonna be hiding there. That's the Irish in it.
It was, though. I ain't touching that one, sir.
Look at that! Look at Bronze Bull's helping him.
A lot of people don't know this. Bronze Bull's been studying to try to be a referee. I made that up.
What is this?
O'Malley's wide open for everything, man.
Guess referee Mark Wilson didn't want to give that big a check.
Well, you know, if you go searching over there on O'Malley, that's kind of something that you're making a commitment to. You know what I mean?
O'Malley demanding that the Bronze Bull be checked. And Mark Wilson getting a little handsy there.
He's a handsy man, sir. Handsy man.
And here we go, our opening contest. And as I look over on the ramp, well, you can see him right there on your screen, a napping Jordan Jacobs still on the top of the stage.
I don't know if you're catching that, but they're saying brown cow.
It's actually really funny. We have some great fans here in IZW. You can, of course, follow along with all our fans on our Twitter page at IZW World or our Facebook page, facebook.com/Impact Zone Wrestling, facebook.com/IZW World.
amazes me when you run off all that stuff, man. You got a big brain there, DA. Big brain.
That's what me play-by-play guy does.
Hey, man, you're a good guy. You're a good dude. Look at this. Hey, you know what? We didn't even put this over. We got 2 former IZW champions in the ring right now, going head to head.
Oh, absolutely. The 6-time IZW champion, the Bronze Bull, a multiple-time IZW champion, I think 2 or 3 at least for O'Malley, and the very first IZW champion. And a little power right there from the first ballot Hall of Famer, Triple Crown winner.
Oh, they're just posing. It's a pose now.
I do believe that O'Malley may be able to. He may not be as powerful as the Bronze Bull, but he's going to be right up there in strength. And he just shows you right there, shoving him back like that.
Oh, I hate to say we got 2 bulls in the ring because we only really have 1. But that's pretty much, you catch what I'm saying there.
What? Bronze Bull, did he tell you? Did he said try to knock me down, but then he changed his mind? And
I don't know if this is a good idea. I saw a handsome dude try this one time. It didn't work out for him.
Didn't you try this one time? You got a running start from back here.
Oh, that handsome man was me. You're right, DA. You're right. Oh, here we go.
Off the ropes, the Bronze Bull. Oh, wow. Wow.
Evidently, the Bronze Bull stopped watching tape. Evidently he did.
When's the last time you saw that happen? And still on the ramp. He is breathing. I can't see that.
Yeah, he's conscious. They probably should check him.
Maybe should probably get out here and move him out of the way before somebody trips over him. That's kind of dangerous. Oh, look at the momentum! O'Malley used the momentum of the Bronze Bull to send him right over the top rope.
He did use momentum. That is right, momentum.
Veteran presence from O'Malley. Now look at him holding the rope open.
Man,
that's nice of him.
Great sportsmanship by O'Malley. Who knew, man? I tell you what, O'Malley's a tricky guy to figure out, man. One day he's knocking the barbecue out of your head, the next day he's offering you to split a sandwich, and then he don't split it with you. But you know, that's beside the point.
That's very true. He has done both those things.
Very true. I know.
Going for a continental title, but a nice go behind from the Bronze Bull to the full Nelson.
Oh, yeah.
You got to think, really, we talk about O'Malley being a first ballot Hall of Famer, but
I don't know what you call that, but I call it out.
As the ample posterior of O'Malley coming into play.
Ample, that's a good one. I like it.
What I was saying was you got to think that, of course, the Bronze Bull himself, he's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer in the IZW Hall of Fame, too. So you're looking at 2 veterans, 2 superstars here in IZW, both former IZW champions, and certainly both future Hall of Famers.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt about that. I mean, the accolades speak for themselves between these 2 guys, man. They're virtually the who's who in IZW.
O'Malley letting him try it one more time. And
he got a full Nelson of his own. He got a full Nelson of his own.
O'Malley's got the fingers locked. All up inside that golden hair.
He's got 2.
Bronze Bull trying to scale the ropes. O'Malley just letting go.
I think he didn't have a choice.
I'm really, though, the way that this match is shaping out here, O'Malley really coming out as the veteran president with all these tricks and everything. You'd think the Bronze Bull would be on to all this stuff as many years he's been in the business. I think that's just a testament to how inside the head the Brass Bull Bobby Stars got into it.
That's where I was fixing to say, and you went right there. Messing with having the Brass Bull in your mind now. That is big right now. And the Brass Bull said in the back, and he knows this.
Oh, you hear the crowd. Oh, the Bronze Bull out of the way. May have just saved his own life there.
O'Malley with the gutter ball on that one. How did you see that?
And the Bronze Bull back on the attack.
That was the break he was looking for, though. Now he is in full control right now.
It's really the first chance to mount offense he's had in this matchup. You see it there on the stage. Jordan Jacobs still having a little siesta out here.
Yeah, he's sleeping good, too. He's sleeping good.
The Brass Brass Bull challenging his mentor. I know a lot of talk in the locker room how proud everyone was of Bobby Starr standing up for himself last week, standing, and you too. You know what? You walked out of that ring too, standing up for the absolute travesty that celebration that it turned into last week was for the Golden Goddess Phoenix.
Yeah, you know, sometimes people talk to me and I get these wild urges, and then sometimes when I do it, I don't think all the way through. And, you know, maybe last night it's not going to work out with me now. I don't know what's going on. You know, I do what's right, man.
Well, at least you got a reprieve for 2 weeks. Erica with some water splashing it in the face of Jordan Jacobs to wake him back up. What's all this about? Jordan Jacobs coming down to the ring. Jordan Jacobs on the outside. Oh, grabbing the leg of O'Malley. Erica on the apron. Oh! Another knockout shot. Luckily for Jordan Jacobs, that one was out the brass knucks.
Hey, they gave the chance for to get outside the ring, get your break.
Can you get concussions back to back?
I'm not a doctor, man. My degree is in business.
As in, not tag team champions, big business? We'll talk about that later. I want to get your opinion on that a little later on. But we'll talk about it. We have a lot of time here tonight. We'll go over all the Jordan Jacobs grabbing the leg of O'Malley. He's holding him down. Jordan Jacobs with the assist.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And O'Malley hot in pursuit.
the Brass Bull, Aaron Neal.
O'Malley was in full control at that point. From Jordan Jacobs, the Brass Bull just stole one.
That sure woke up Jordan Jacobs pretty quick. The Bronze Bull victorious with I was going to say a little, but a whole lot of help from his Impact Elite stalemate.
No doubt, but when you look back from the record books, it's going to say win.
Well, that's
Bronze Bull.
absolutely true. He's the one that's going to be going to the pay window. He's the one picking up the victory.
That's right.
But I think I told you last week after that matchup, I told you I didn't think we were done with Jordan Jacobs and O'Malley. I think tonight just proved it.
Oh yeah, that is long from over, especially after those actions by Jordan Jacobs.
And certainly after last week and then here inside the Lights Out Lounge, the saga of the Bronze Bull and the Brass Bull, it is just getting started, fans.
I'm excited about all this.
You wrote, you posted, you demanded it, and now it returns. Impact Zone Wrestling makes its return to Comcast with its brand new one-hour show, IZW Adrenaline. Go to IZWrestling.com to see when you can catch it in your area so that you can get your dose of adrenaline. IZW, this is who we are.
Impacting Tattoo Studio, 1008 South 11th in Lawton. With the finest artists in Texoma, Impacting can handle any highly detailed custom or freehand artistry. Body modification also available. Dermals, corsets, even exotic piercings. Open daily, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Call 699-7530 and make an appointment. Walk-ins are always welcome. Impacting Tattoo Studio, 1008 South 11th in Lawton.
Do you have a product, service, or website you want to be seen by millions? Advertise with IZW. IZW on Comcast is broadcasted to 24 million homes in markets like Philadelphia, New Jersey, Chicago, San Francisco, Washington, New England, Houston, and more. IZW on GFL.TV is broadcasted live and on demand worldwide. Get people talking about, tweeting about, and using your product now. Call 580-699-7IZW or email us at ads@izwrestling.com today to team up with the fastest growing wrestling company in the world. Make an impact with your business. Advertise with IZW. IZW is changing the wrestling world and taking over the World Wide Web. Like us on Facebook for exclusive photos, superstar interviews, and fan polls. Follow us on Twitter and keep up with your favorite IZW superstars. And go to izwrestling.com for exclusive articles, the latest news, and results. Click Media to keep up with all the episodes of Impact Television and After the Impact. Click on IZW Shop to order superstar t-shirts and IZW DVDs, Blu-rays, and combo packs. Get the full Impact Zone wrestling experience and be part of the IZW world.
Hey, what's up, man? Did you hear what's going down tonight, Copy? No. Did you hear what's going on out there? Tonight, catching some Z's with Johnny Z.
Johnny Z. Oh, God. I cannot stand that guy.
Calm down, because that's not even the worst of it, Copy. The worst of it, Copy, is that Damian Morte, the new reigning Impact Division champion, is not the guest on this show. They've got the fraud Jermaine Johnson out there.
Another guy. Favorite one. Another favored person in this place.
That's right. You remember what we've talked about, Copy?
I remember what we talked about, Morte.
Do you?
We doing that?
Are you ready tonight?
Tonight. I am ready tonight.
Let's see, Daddy, come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, my guest this time, your new IZW Tag Team Champions, the Birds of Prey. Guys, congratulations on becoming the new IZW Tag Team Champions.
Thank you, young citizen. You know what? It feels good to have the IZW Tag Team Championship around the waist of the Birds of Prey, instead of those diabolical fiends, big business. You know what? We have superpowers, which makes us stronger and faster, and the Falcon can even see better. And you know what? We're here to rid all the evil out of IZW.
Falcon, do you have anything to say?
Glad you asked, Citizen Nikki. Not only will the Birds of Prey soar high above IZW and rid it of the evil, but if a cat is stuck in a tree, we will rescue it. If an old lady needs help crossing a road, we will help her. If there's a bank robbery taking place, we will stop it. Because I am the Falcon.
And I am the Phoenix.
We are the Birds of Prey.
And those who practice evil
had best stay out our way.
How about the word from our new tag team champions, the Birds of Prey?
I know them dudes, man. I know them dudes.
Yeah, they're the Birds of Prey, the new tag team champions.
Man, no, they something
The
else.
following contest is Terrible Westfall with a 20-minute time limit. Coming to the ring first, representing Impact Elite, hailing from the Miracle Mine of Los Angeles, California, he is the big picture, David Winter.
Of course, last week, turning into well, it was supposed to be a triple threat with Team Remix, but apparently Team Remix no more. Cody Jones, a no-show, copycat, stripped of the tag team championship. The Birds of Prey in their debut as a tag team. We've seen them in singles action, but their debut as a tag team here, they looked very impressive, very fast, very powerful, very strong, and maybe even superhero-like even.
Superhero-like, yeah. They had super feats of strength, super feats of quickness. Their one guy can see a lot better. Good for them all. I tell you what, though, man, big business. Big picture, David Windsor. Get back on track, no doubt about it.
Well, he looks a lot smarter than last week.
Oh. That was ill-advised. We got...
And his opponent here tonight, making his return to IZW.
From Bristol, Oklahoma, he is Brandon Rue.
Definitely tough.
Brandon Groom, a very tough individual. Quite the amateur background. It's going to be a good test for David Windsor as he tries to get back on the right track here. I saw him as he came down the ramp give a little look over here to you and a little nod.
Yeah.
Have y'all talked about what happened? I mean, they weren't very strong in that match, but boy, something went very wrong. We all know what went wrong.
Yeah, we've had our private conversations. I don't want to divulge those out on right now, but yeah, we have talked about it. We're trying to make some things happen. Right now I'm not in the best situation though. You know what I mean? So we got to make the best of the situation, given it to us at this point in time.
Well, maybe if they wouldn't try to take shortcuts.
No, man, they've been very successful doing that.
Take things that don't belong to them, like special formulas that
wasn't my
you
deal.
Don't know what they're gonna do to you.
That wasn't my deal. I don't drink nothing that I don't know that I didn't break the seal off on that thing, and that they didn't know nothing about it, man. You know what I mean?
He's lucky he's not hairy with 4 arms. I don't know what's gonna happen. It could have been a whole lot worse.
He probably might have liked that. I don't know. I don't know him. I don't know him like what he likes to do.
Bigger is better, Brandon.
That was a little hair. You see on the back of Brandon Groom's hair. You can see how it's messed up. That was a little hair pulling there.
Yeah,
that's big business tactics. You go ahead and say it.
No,
I know they're your boys. That's what they do.
His hair, Brandon Groom's hair is very curly. I'm sure it got tangled up in there. Windsor ain't no cheater. He ain't no cheater.
As I said, Brandon Groom, a very powerful individual in his own right. You saw it right there.
Brandon Groom showing a lack of respect for David Windsor. That could go against him.
Well, making his return here tonight, you want to make your impact, so to speak. That's a heck of a one to try to do it against.
Oh, no doubt about it.
A beast in David Windsor.
Oh.
Out by the throat.
Oh, sugar it up.
Brandon Groom up and out of the way, and Windsor tell him I was that close to it being over for you. A little cockiness that we didn't really see last week, maybe because we didn't see a whole lot of intelligence last week.
That wasn't them last week.
Oh, it was a motion they took. Look at Brandon Groom here. Certainly is taking Windsor off his feet. There's a 2. Windsor rolling out of the ring and calling for the timeout. He caught a little off guard there.
Brandon Groom showing he got a great foundation in professional wrestling. I don't even think he was really intending on making the pin. He just wanted to show David Windsor the skill set that he really has.
Well, the past here in IZW, we've seen that amateur wrestling background, a great mat technician.
Hey, man, phenomenal shape as well, man. And it's big, thick dude. And it's not going to be an easy task for David Windsor either.
Headlock takeover for Groom. Kind of having his way with Windsor here. I think that he's still a little bit rattled after not winning those tag team champions. They thought they had everything in the bag.
Yeah. That, like I said, it was maybe an ill-advised move, but hey, we've talked and we're going to get back on track.
And before this matchup, we heard from our brand new, look at that! Our brand new Impact Division champion, and still not quite sure what to make of this copycat Damian Morte situation.
That is a situation I didn't see coming at all, man. And he got very lucky. Damian Morte made a friend at the right time with Copycat in there because, quite frankly, you got to say if Copycat wasn't involved, Jermaine Johnson would still be our Impact Division champion.
There's no doubt about it.
That's what I said.
Copycat actually put Morte on his shoulders and climbed the ladder for it.
Oh, yeah,
Morte
definitely.
didn't have to do anything. He couldn't do anything. After all the punishment in that matchup, he couldn't climb the ladder. Copycat had to take him up there himself.
Yeah,
look at Groom with the monkey flip. Very impressive. Windsor maybe not prepared for this kind of mat wrestling and catching him off guard here. I don't know how many times have y'all got together and done a little mat wrestling to train and get ready.
If I could count the times on my hands, I would have 100 fingers.
Yeah, I'm just not buying that for some reason. I look at this chair and I'm not buying.
Don't judge a book by its cover, man. That's all I'm saying.
You have competed in some matches here. I'll give you credit for that.
That's right.
You've been in the Monsters Bash.
That's right. There's a singles competitor. You know, I'm not too shabby.
Oh, shoulder tackle.
Oh, my goodness.
Taking Windsor off his feet. Drop kick right in the mush. Windsor.
Oh, trying to go for the hip toss. Reverse the hip toss. Oh.
Both men block. Oh, look at this. A backslide. A backslide on the big man.
Brandon Groom pulling out a lot of old tricks, man, and a lot of people ain't seen. Ah!
That right there was a case of Brandon Groom knowing how to use his leverage, getting that 6'6" frame down.
He just muscled him over. That was a pure muscle judo kind of throw, man. That was very impressive on Brandon Groom.
You saw him lock that arm up and go for a cover. It's a very unique style.
It's kind of refreshing, honestly, to see a style like that, man. Let's go square one with the solid foundation, man.
I don't think that if you ask Windsor that right now, he would agree with you.
Yeah, that's true.
I will say, we talked about it last weekend. Big business just doesn't quite have the success without the number one. Oh, the hair pull once again.
I'm glad you said that because I've been thinking that for a long time.
Oh, trying to take his head off.
You know how you stop somebody putting you in a headlock? You just punch him in the mouth. And that's what David Windsor did right now.
There's a cover. Gets him a 2 count, but I mean, let's elaborate on what I just said. You really, without the number one, hey, let's call it what it is. The success just isn't there. Have you discussed that with them?
Hey man, it's known. It's a known fact. Hey, you know what? We'll get through. We'll get through. I have complete faith in big business. I've been there since day one with them, and I know they appreciate that.
And Brandon Groom fighting back to a vertical base, pulling of the hair once again.
He's just trying to clear the cobwebs. David Windsor's been through a lot early in this match. He's trying to make his way through. Choking the life out of him. You got nowhere, you can't go.
Maybe showing a little bit of frustration. Breaking things down a little bit here. Can't quite keep Brandon Groom down in that shot. This is the crowd
right now.
Oh! Windsor saw him coming. He pulled the referee in to slow him down. A cover. Gets him a 2 count.
A second away.
That was I'll say it's a dirty move, but it's a smart move by Windsor. He pulled the referee in front of him. That made Groom have to sidestep there for a second, and that little hesitation just allowed him to turn things around back to his favor. I mean, it was a dirty trick, but honestly, he had to do something because Groom's been eating his lunch here in this matchup.
And again, hey, David Windsor's a smart dude, man. He is
wow!
He's getting his mind knocked out of him right now. Oh, just a big back elbow.
Gotta check his teeth after that one. Clothesline. Brandon Groom fired up. What a return. Look at the power of Brandon Groom. The cover. Gets him a quick 2.
That dude is crazy right now. Slowing down the action again. That's the best bet for David Windsor.
Windsor with the right hand, but took a little too much time coming in that corner.
Oh,
look at the strength of Groom once again. Airplane spin. Look at the airplane spin. Oh, my God. 2, 3. Brandon Groom with a huge victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Brandon Groom.
I don't know what you call what he just did, but impressive is really what it should be called.
Brandon Groom picking up Windsor on his shoulders, spinning him like a top, and then dropping him right on his head. That's a little wordy. We're going to go with something else to call that.
I like the top drop. I don't know. You might run that by him. See if he likes that. I don't know.
An impressive victory in his return here tonight. And the bad news just continues for big business. unsuccessful in their bid to regain the tag team champions, and now
Brandon Groom showing appreciation to the crowd.
this crowd absolutely loved Brandon Groom. What a matchup it was. Very impressive debut from that young man. And I really got to say that maybe the effects haven't quite wore off of that, whatever that I don't want to call it a potion, but that liquid that he took,
we don't know.
Maybe things just aren't quite ready yet.
That's why you don't take stuff that don't have labels on it.
Absolutely, I agree with you. Fans still to come here tonight. Catching some Z's with your boy. Tell them about it.
With Johnny Z with his special guest, Jermaine Johnson.
Will you be the co-host tonight?
I don't know.
And tonight, Double D will address the IZW world after losing his IZW championship 7 days ago to the Convict. A hard fought match by Double D. He gave it everything he could. The Convict busted open. I mean, but man, it wasn't enough.
What do you think he's gonna say?
Fans, right now, I understand we're gonna. Oh, this should be good. We're gonna take it to the back, fans. This should be good.
What's going on? Everything is going to crap, Aaron. It's like I'm in the Twilight Zone. Nothing is going right. Nobody is living up to our status. It's like we're the only ones doing anything right.
I know. It's like they forgot. It's Impact Elite. You have to actually be elite. It's like they don't get being with us is such a privilege. And speaking of not making an impact.
Hey! You! Come closer. Right here. What was that? What happened out there?
I wasn't really feeling like myself.
No! Shut up! You two! What happened last week? Huh? All the training we did? And you guys go out there and lose? And not only lose, but look completely stupid!
Completely.
We are not stupid! Impact Eat is not stupid!
Kevin came up with this harebrained scheme. He wanted us to.
No, man, I told you I was going to trust you one time. One time only.
Oh,
come on! Hey, are you really arguing over who's dumber? Come on!
You're both stupid!
Both stupid, equally. All right? But that doesn't matter. That's in the past. Tonight, Kev, you have a chance to not be stupid. You have a chance to take that Benedict Arnold, that Judas.
He ruined my ceremony.
Yeah, you get to take the brass. He's not the brass bull anymore. He's just Bobby. And you're gonna take that traitor and you're gonna show him while we're Impact Elite. See what I'm saying? Huh?
I have no worries, Aaron. You know I love to hurt people. I'm gonna leave Bobby a casualty of war.
Means he's gonna hurt him, right?
I hope so.
Means
That
you're
means
gonna
you're
hurt
gonna hurt him?
Yeah.
Yes, that means I'm gonna hurt him.
You're gonna hurt him.
He's not gonna walk away.
Yeah, you're gonna hurt that trick. That's what I'm talking about, and that's what you're gonna do. So, go prepare, because I want him to remember this night. I don't want to see him walk out. You know what I'm saying? Huh?
No walking, Kevin.
Huh? All right, go get ready for this. Don't let me down, Kev. Come on, Image Ward, right? Casualties and all that. Tonight. Bobby.
I can't believe you're trying to put that on me.
That was your idea. Really? It is so hard to find good help.
What happened?
I don't know.
Could you be IZW's next superstar? Impact Academy training is open year-round. Learn from IZW's best. Who knows, you could be the IZW World Heavyweight Champion, like Jermaine Johnson. He trained at the Impact Academy. If you think you can handle it, call today.
Bryce, you're fired!
It's a cash emergency! Super Pawn Woman to the rescue!
When you need fast cash or great deals, come experience the fast, family-friendly service at Maverick Pawn, where they'll get you the cash you need to get back on your feet and make you a deal on the things you just can't live without. They've got a huge variety of jewelry, tools, game systems, and electronics. They'll even cash your tax refund check right on the spot. And don't forget they buy gold. Great deals! Fast cash! It's Maverick Pawn! 357-4911. every Saturday night, this is who we are.
If you can survive the chaos, if you can weather the violence, what awaits you is the season of cleansing and rebirth. But sometimes the sun shines brightest right before the storm.
March Mayhem fans, our next big show. You talk about big things. The boss has been beaming about this all week. Thanks to the demand from all our fans, returning to Comcast with a brand new 1-hour show, IZW Adrenaline. Check the website.
The owner, the founder, the natural born leader, Johnny Z.
Check the website, izwrestling.com, to get the information, the showings, the times, the dates. It's going to be big. Last week, of course, check this out. Check out this special feature we got here. Last week, Johnny Z stripping Copycat of the tag team titles with his partner couldn't show up. Copycat certainly not happy about that. Look at that. Attacking Johnny Z from behind with the belt. I will say this for Copycat. When's the last time you saw somebody attack Johnny Z and think they'd get away with it?
Well, obviously, yeah, he thought that, but he did. And I think that speaks volumes.
Right now, we were talking about earlier, Copycat coming in the ring. You see him right there on the show. He lifted Damian Morte up that ladder to become the Impact Division champion.
In a way, look how that was Copycat getting his revenge. That was his big middle finger to the leader.
Absolutely. Just sticking it to his best friend, Jermaine Johnson. I'm certainly interested to see what the leader of the Hype section has to say tonight and what Johnny Z's got to say about all of it.
Look at that thing, it's pretty cool. And this mic, I promise you, boys in the back, nobody out here is having a problem hearing you right now. Y'all ready for some catching some Z's? How's the show been? If it's been all right, then just get as loud as you can for a minute.
That's pretty loud.
It is loud.
Is the Hype section in the house tonight?
You know I'm card
Hold on. I don't think I know. Is the Hype section in the house tonight? Well then, if the Hype section is in the house, then I think we better get tonight's guest out here because he's y'all's leader. Let's hear it right now for Jermaine Johnson!
The leader of the Hype section, former Impact Division champion, Triple Crown winner, Jermaine Johnson. I'm sure he's got a lot to say about Copycat and Damian Morte.
Oh, no doubt about that. I'm sure right now he's celebrating with the Hype section. But you gotta believe that dude is fuming right now. But hey, he may have lost the Impact Division Championship, but there's no doubt about it. The people, the haters on him, the people that were doubting him, they all got a big shut your damn mouth. that's what they got from him. And I was one of them. I didn't think he was Impact. But Jermaine Johnson proved everybody wrong. And quite frankly, like I said, without Copycat, Jermaine Johnson would still be the Impact Division champion.
What a matchup it was. Jermaine Johnson said, oh, hang on. Love this one. The hype section loud and brilliant. Johnny Z, even Johnny Z's hype. But what a matchup it was last week. You cannot say that Jermaine Johnson didn't prove that he is Impact.
Oh, no doubt about that. That dude is Impact as anybody else.
I mean, the very question in the first place, whether he's Impact or not, was absolutely absurd to begin with. But I think now Damian Morte certainly knows that Jermaine Johnson is as Impact as they come.
Oh, you very
act like you're pretty popular or something. I think there's another guy in here that's pretty popular.
Yeah, is that guy a leader quite naturally?
I was talking about the cameraman, but yeah, this guy right here, check this out. Does this thing turn around? Can we get a shot of the cameraman? That guy right there, that's Christian. That guy right there, he's one of the main reasons we get these great shots. You're over, cameraman. You're over.
What about us? No love for us?
You know what else is over? Your Impact Division Championship run. I'm sorry, man. You agreed to be a guest on Catching Some Z's. And you know here at Catching Some Z's, man, we get down to the nitty gritty like only myself and some members of the hype section can.
Cut deep.
Now, the only reason I know that your run is over is because you're looking a little lighter. Looking like you lost a little weight. I don't know, like 18 pounds of weight.
You know, if I was soft, I'd be insulted right now that you brought me out here to slander me with all these insults. But I'm not. I'm not, especially since the reasons that I'm no longer Impact Division Champion, they vary. You know, one of them is because, you know, I'll give the devil his due. Damian Morte's kind of a tough cookie.
Yeah, man, I'll go with Sissy.
You're going with Sissy?
Going with Sissy.
I'm in there with them. I did TLC with them. I'm going to say it's a tough cookie. But the second reason is because somebody decided to come out here in their nice creased jeans and kick somebody all in the face and get them all hot. So he needed to get revenge, and he chose to do it against the leader of the hype section. Yeah, big bearded man, I'm looking at you.
Well, maybe he decided to get revenge on the leader of the hype section because he wasn't man enough to get revenge on the natural born leader. No, I'm not trying to say that you're less of a man. I'm not. That's not, this thing's getting way out of hand. See, that's why these talk shows, they go, what I'm saying is he's not man enough to take care of me. And I mean, he got you from behind. Let's get down, for real, let's get past that. For all of your head, it be swelling and stuff, and we get all this ego going. Let's calm it down. Let's talk about, see, stop hopping, man.
Man, I'm hype. I'm feeling hype. Who's feeling hype up in here?
Y'all got to calm down because y'all get this dude too hyped up, and I'm the only one in here to be taking ES2s. Do y'all understand that? Why are y'all not joining in with these people? That is disrespectful. Y'all gonna make my bad side come out. I got nothing against this guy. Listen, this dude is my best friend, all right? Let's get down to the real of this. This guy right here, he is the present, the future, like the next future, and then the future after that. as far as IZW goes, unless of course the WWE goes ahead and signs him away because you know he was talking about that. Anyway, so back over to these two cats you were talking about, Copycat, you know, and Damian Morte. Now we've been watching videos, and it seems like last week wasn't really a one-time thing. It seems like they're starting to maybe try to fill each other out a little bit. Morty's maybe trying to teach Copycat a few things. So what I gotta ask you is obviously, I mean, you're not just gonna let Damian Morte keep your Impact Division Championship, right?
You know, that's a very good question. And with that question, I can't just answer that. That's why I think we need Damian Morte out here
Whoa. Come on now, y'all are getting all excited. Y'all have to, this show has been going so well, and you want to bring Damian Morte out here and kill it.
I'm aware that the quality of the show will drastically go down, but... What? But
one second. I'm sorry. I just can't get it right out there. That's what would happen to my show, man. Why are you trying to do that?
I wouldn't dare disrespect the integrity of Catching Some Z's.
I'm not talking about Catching Some Z's. I'm talking about the show.
Oh, he's talking about the whole show.
He will kill the show. But the most interesting thing about Damian Morte is the fact that he can't seem to gain weight.
Oh, he gained some weight. He gained 18 pounds of property that belongs not only to me, but to the hype section. So Johnny Z.
But he did have an accomplice.
He did have an accomplice. And he can bring his accomplice if he wants to.
There's two of us.
Oh, it's definitely two of us. And there's 1.5 of them because that stick figure's holding my Impact Division Championship. So I want him in this ring, not later, not soon, not next week, but right now.
Right now?
I guess he shall receive. I was right in my head. You said it right there. Be careful what you ask for.
Our new Impact Division champion and his, I guess his new protege, Copycat.
Don't know the extent of their relationship at this point, their friendship, but yeah, they're definitely a new force to be reckoned with.
The hype section getting right in the face of Copycat and Damian Morte. Back at Damian Morte's shirt, I am Impact.
Put my music!
I just want to inform you that that's my music. I mean, not only does that music belong to me, but I mean, kind of really in all actuality, that belt's mine too.
No, this is mine! This is mine, John!
It's mine. I much prefer that he has it.
Excuse me, but while you're in the chittery chatter about things that don't matter, maybe you ought to answer this question for me. Maybe you ought to take off your little rinky-dink t-shirt, slick back your nasty, sticky hair, and accept a match right here and right now for the Impact Division Championship. Huh?
That'd be pretty Impact of it.
No doubt about it.
No, Jermaine! Because see, last week, I proved to you, I proved to the world, and you can thank me for this, Jermaine. I proved that you are hype enough. But see, you're not Impact enough to carry the belt that was named after me. So you say I'm not Impact enough to have a match tonight. That's what you're saying? That's exactly what I'm saying, Jermaine. That's cool. That's cool because we've got a big pay-per-view coming up March 23rd, baby. So maybe more people will get to see you get destroyed because I'll have to challenge you tonight. I'll challenge you for March Mayhem and I'll take my Impact Division title back. No, that's not how it's gonna happen. That's not, because I am the champion and we decide to do things when the champion decides.
Whoa, no, you step over there a minute. You step over there. I think you saw what happened when you start telling me how you're gonna do things. Yeah, so maybe I'll explain to you that the reason you have this dumbass follower is because he thought he could tell me what he was gonna do and how he was the champion and when he was gonna defend it. And so I'm guessing you missed the part when you came down there and I said, your music belongs to me, that Impact Division Championship belongs to me. As a matter of fact, as long as your name is on an IZW contract, you belong to me.
From a business aspect, Johnny Z is on point.
Calm down. Come right out here, man, because I want everybody to see this and hear it. Step right here. Right here. Right here, where you will be March 23rd at March Mayhem. When you defend your Impact Division Championship against the leader of the Hype section, Jermaine Johnson. Oh yeah, and since you think you're gonna do things your way and you didn't just say yes when he asked nicely, at March Mayhem, falls count anywhere.
How about that for Impact?
Whoa. Calm down, fish stick. Back up. Now that business has been taken care of, I've got a little unfinished business with a certain copycat. So, I say, since he is saved for March Mayhem, me and you go right now. Ring that bell.
Well, we got a matchup here.
Hey, Jermaine Johnson.
It's official. Look at that. There's a referee, and he's got a referee shirt. It's official.
Copycat not backing down from this challenge at all. Matter of fact, he invites it himself.
Well, fans, our first matchup for March Mayhem. March 23rd, falls count anywhere.
Oh, Copycat went for a collar double tie-up. Jermaine Johnson had other plans in mind. Just laying the fist in the boot.
Well, the last time we saw a Falls Count Anywhere match, I don't think he'd actually made it over this side of the arena.
I get nervous on those, man. Try not to wear nothing too nice. Then I don't want to get messed up with the music.
Damian Morte certainly has some experience in that type of match.
Jermaine Johnson just laying into Copycat right now. You know, Copycat is the big reason, and he could be the main reason that Jermaine Johnson is not holding that Impact Division Championship. So there's definitely a lot of bad blood and a lot of bad intentions in everything Jermaine Johnson is throwing at this point in time.
Absolutely the reason. If it wasn't for Copycat putting Jermaine Johnson off the ladder through a table, he'd still be the Impact Division Champion. Look at this, going up top. Morte still at ringside. Oh, Copycat from behind. What a roll through. That distraction from Damian Morte.
That took the steam out of Jermaine Johnson. And out the outside, Jermaine goes. Right there, there's Damian Morte. Damian Morte not wasting any time. Putting the boost to Jermaine Johnson now.
Johnny Z trying some shenanigans going on over there, but a cover. This is not an Impact Rules match, fans.
Bobby Cash should do that. You know, one of the basic moves is hook that leg. Hook that leg.
A little mocking there, Jermaine Johnson with the power and the strength. And an impressive show of strength from Copycat.
That was picture perfect. He makes a good copy.
Pointing to Damian Morte, said, "This is for you." And look at this. Purse up on that top rope. Oh! Jermaine Johnson out of the way. That was going to be it.
Paid the price.
Jermaine Johnson back to his feet. That certainly took all the wind out of Copycat's sails. And tossed to the outside.
Oh!
I don't know what's good for the goose, good for the gander.
Yeah, Johnny not wasting any time, man. Just taking it to him.
Damian Morte up on the apron now. And, oh! Face first right in the ring post. Johnny Z getting a little payback for that belt shot. You hear the hype section. After that shot, Copycat may not know where he is right now.
Here we go. Here's the originator right here.
Often imitated, never duplicated. Look at the extension, letting the blood rush to the head, holding him in place. That, fans, is power and strength. And squat down with him. So impressive after the matchup he had last week. A 2 count, but think about that. Jermaine Johnson doing all this after going through that hellacious TLC match last week.
Hey, man, he's like
100%.
He's like the Energizer Bunny, man. He just keeps coming and coming, man. Right back to the big shot right now. Copycat paying the price right now.
Man, I almost understand Damian Morte not wanting to defend his title tonight because he certainly can't be 100% either.
Hey, no doubt about that. If you're going to be in there, Damian Morte's smart enough to know he's not 100%. And he needs to be 100% to beat a guy like Jermaine Johnson.
Another cover. Just think about when he bounced off that table on the floor and landed hard on the concrete, all those things like that.
Hey,
the fact that he's still out here standing right now is amazing.
That is a testament to how impact that dude really is too. I mean, there's no doubt about it, man. They can pull each other's punk cards and see what they want. Johnny Z over there with a big move.
Johnny Z giving Copycat a little hand, getting back to his feet. That was nice. Some helping the man back up, getting him back in the ring.
Well, he did kick him in the face, so he thought, well, man, maybe I'm sorry about that. Here you go, man. Get back in the ring. I'm sorry.
That's a great way to say you're sorry. Help him back in.
Yeah, man. You know,
back to his
Johnny Z, man. Sometimes he makes instinctive moves, and then he's like, hey, man, I'm sorry about that. You know.
Oh, Copycat dropping Jermaine Johnson across that top rope. Now Jermaine Johnson falling to the outside.
Look at this. Another goose for the gander thing. Another goose for the gander. You know, you said that earlier. I'm trying to stay
good
alive.
for the goose is good for the gander. That's without.
There you go. And again, it's like a copy. One upsmanship.
Mark Wilson telling Damian Morte to get back, but too little, too late now. The damage already been done. Copycat pulling Jermaine Johnson back in the ring.
The outside interference in this match is weighing heavy in this, and it's pretty much made the match a dead even horse race right now.
Off the ropes.
Big power slam right there by Copycat.
A lot of strength showing from Copycat. Off the ropes, dropping the knee right across the forehead. Now look at this, setting him up. This could be the doppelganger.
Oh!
He was going for him. Jermaine Johnson clotheslined him. Jermaine Johnson saw it coming.
He's in the hype sections get behind Jermaine Johnson right now. Starting to feed into it. Oh!
Copycat ducking that clothesline. Almost a modified
sleeper, if you will.
I was going to say rear naked choke. Modified sleeper works too.
Yeah. Referee needs to check, make sure that's on the chin and not under the chin or around the neck.
That's a problem, right? So you see right there, he's able to get that arm free.
Right back to that move again.
It's a nice hold, but that arm is able to move around. Jermaine Johnson can bend that elbow back and throw some more strikes in there. You see him, there it is, he's trying it. He's got to get his body positioned.
Oh, but he's slowly going. He's going into that good night.
Copycat got it bent back now, putting all kinds of torsion on that neck. That is dangerously close to being a choke.
He's keeping an eye on it. He's making sure that's not a choke right now. And that's great old Mark Wilson right there, being on top of the action, making sure that it looks close, but he is keeping his eye on it.
That's a devastating maneuver, being so close to that carotid artery. Jermaine Johnson, though, back to his feet. Right back down. Feeling the hype section.
He can go. He can go. He's going. He's going deep.
He's got to get some kind of separation, get that blood flowing.
Mark Wilson needs to check that. He's going to check him now. One.
Well, this could be it. Copycat cinching in a little more.
Here we go. No!
Jermaine Johnson not ready to give up yet.
Look at that last ditch effort. That last ditch effort right here by Jermaine Johnson.
Getting back to his feet, marching around the ring. Backs him right in the corner. Smart move by Jermaine Johnson, but what a clothesline. Did you see him leap out of that corner?
Not only did I see it, but Jermaine Johnson couldn't avoid it. He was up in the air by the time Jermaine Johnson turned around.
Jermaine Johnson a long way across the ring. Copycat maybe wanted to try it one more time, but running his mouth with Johnny Z.
Needs to focus.
Jermaine Johnson hopping up. Jermaine Johnson tossing him over the head, down to the mat.
Probably should have been focused on Jermaine the whole time. Johnny Z got to his head. That's starting to build right there.
Running his mouth with Johnny Z, and Jermaine Johnson's back up. Copycat should have stayed focused. Oh, ducks that right hand. Look at this. Oh! Copycat was trying to take a page out of Damian Morte's playbook.
Oh, there's Damian Morte. Oh!
Damian, that's disqualification right there. Now look at Johnny Z. Johnny Z coming in the ring.
We got all 4 men in the ring right now. Johnny Z is going to town on Damian Morte right now.
Jermaine Johnson had this matchup won. He was positioned for the ES2. That was going to be all she wrote, but Damian Morte knew that coming in the ring and caused the disqualification.
What do they got planned right now?
Off the ropes. Elbow back body drop. In stereo. Oh boy.
Oh, what's going on here?
Copycat didn't get away.
They're arguing over what they're going to do here.
We can see a little remix of last week. Jermaine Johnson holding him in place.
If you don't know what's going to happen, how about Johnny Z just shows you?
Copycat might be making another trip to the dentist. Johnny Z's feeling it off the ropes. Oh, Damian Morte pulling him out of the way.
In just the nick of time, man. You know the end result of that. Just a big punch in the face.
Thanks to Damian Morte, Copycat can continue to eat solid food.
Hey, cut it! Cut it! Huh. Hey, you know what? Damian Morte, you got a match at March Mayhem. Copycat, you don't have one yet. You know, I don't have anything to do with March Mayhem either. So you know what? I think in March Mayhem, we're going to see Copycat versus the natural born leader, Johnny Z. And it's going to be Impact Rules. Now, that leaves us with tonight and next week. Now you see, tonight, I was gonna go ahead and copy my footprint from last week and put it right on your ass again. But since your little girlfriend there, yeah, you're his girlfriend, you ain't got no man in you not to be called a girl. Yeah, so, and you know what, I'm gonna prove that to you next week, because I don't lace them up too often anymore, Damian Morte, Copycat. But as I said a few weeks back, when I've got it real good to put an ass whooping on somebody, I'll lace them up when needed. So next week, you two boys show up. It's going to be Copycat and his partner, the Impact Division champion, Damian Morte, versus the leader of the hype section, Jermaine Johnson, and his partner, the natural born leader, Johnny Z, in some tag team action. We'll see you then. Now hit the leader of the hype section's music.
Wow, big announcement there. Johnny Z just made a big tag team match. Impact Division Damian Morte, Copycat going against the leader of the hype section, Jermaine Johnson, and the natural born leader himself, Johnny Z. Oh my goodness, DA! Oh my goodness!
Well, Johnny Z stays gonna lace him up one more time, but then after that, how about March Mayhem? Johnny Z is putting himself in an Impact Rules match against Copycat.
All that tells me is Johnny Z is pissed off. And the reason is because of Copycat.
Copycat laid his hands on Johnny Z last week, and he's gonna find out at March Mayhem what a bad idea that was.
Oh, no doubt about it, no doubt about it. John ain't one to forgive that easy.
Johnny Z, before he was a natural born leader, you know, he was quite the tag team wrestler. Had a lot of TLC matches against Jermaine Johnson in tag team action. All the TLC matches talking about Jermaine Johnson having. Johnny Z was right there with him. He's been inside the Impact Chamber. He's been inside the steel cage with the Bronze Bull Aaron Neal. Johnny Z's not afraid of being Impact when he has to.
Oh, no doubt about it. Having Johnny Z mad at you does not bode well for you personally and figuratively, man. The fact of the matter is he owns your contracts. He already said that. Your contract on the IZW contract, he owns you. So not only does he own you, he's going to beat your ass.
The celebration continuing with the crowd. A big tag team match next week. And two huge matches for March 23rd at March Mayhem.
Oh, here you go.
Former champ right here. How you doing, baby?
I don't know what's going to him. Oh,
Make it happen right here.
Right here.
Jermaine Johnson can be the new champion right here at our table.
Right here at the table.
If that happens, I'll be nowhere around.
Well, I'll be behind you, so wherever you
go.
go.
We'll be in the back, getting out of the way.
Fair enough, sir.
Jermaine Johnson's going to win his championship back on our table. You may have to call the match yourself.
No!
Because I'm getting out of Dodge.
No, I'm already being Dodge by the time you get there.
Hey, Johnny Z. Still enjoying the admiration from the crowd. He lives for moments like this.
He's a good skipper too, man. He's got a great skip. He's some Twinkies out of it.
Do we have any Twinkies? We should find some.
Oh, that
got
dude.
some?
He got some bootlegs, man. He does
I'd like to have one.
IZW is changing the wrestling world and taking over the World Wide Web. Like us on Facebook for exclusive photos, superstar interviews, and fan polls. Follow us on Twitter and keep up with your favorite IZW superstars. And go to izwrestling.com for exclusive articles, the latest news, and results. Click Media to keep up with all the episodes of Impact Television and After the Impact. Click on IZW Shop to order superstar t-shirts and IZW DVDs, Blu-rays, and combo packs. Get the full Impact Zone wrestling experience and be part of the IZW world. Do you have a product, service, or website you want to be seen by millions? Advertise with IZW. IZW on Comcast is broadcasted to 24 million homes in markets like Philadelphia, New Jersey, Chicago, San Francisco, Washington, New England, Houston, and more. IZW on GFL.TV is broadcasted live and on demand worldwide. Get people talking about, tweeting about, and using your product now. Call 580-699-7IZW or email us at ads@izwrestling.com today to team up with the fastest growing wrestling company in the world. Make an impact with your business. Advertise with IZW.
Are you tired of the same old birthday party? Well, now's your chance to party with your favorite IZW superstar. See yourself on the big screen while you experience your own personalized entrance. Customized cake and bounce house available. Hop into the ring and go crazy. And then take the memories home on DVD and Blu-ray. Call 580-699-7IZW and party like an IZW superstar.
Could you be IZW's next superstar? Impact Academy training is open year-round. Learn from IZW's best. Who knows, you could be the IZW World Heavyweight Champion, like Jermaine Johnson. He trained at the Impact Academy. If you think you can handle it, call today.
You startled me, Daniel. Joseph, you give me a heart attack. You startled me. Lock the door. Okay, it's locked, Daniel. I think the coast is clear. You know, everything seems to be in place except for that one vial, and I know what happened to that one vial. The big thieving, big business stole it. Big bullies, you know. I just want to kick them in the rear, them big bullies. Yeah, Joseph, they broke into my lab, and just because they're not smart as us, they had to steal our vial. But can you imagine what would have happened if they had got hold of this one? There's no telling. I mean, IZW could be in trouble. You know, I don't think there would be anybody who could stop those two guys.
That would be bad trouble. But
you know, we just got to put our brains together. We have two great minds. We got to outsmart these two guys. I mean, yeah, they're big and they're strong, but they're not too bright like us, Daniel. We're smarter than them. We will outthink them.
Joseph, you give him an idea. Yes, we shall move the lab. Yes.
Yeah, but where to, Daniel? I mean, they found this one. What's going to keep them from finding the next one?
I can't tell you where, because they still may have this bug. But trust me, Joseph. I know what I'm doing.
I understand those two bullies. They just get me irritated.
We'll move the lab, and then we'll be good to go.
Okay, I understand, Daniel. We shall do it. Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, my guest this time, the natural born leader, Johnny Z, and the leader of the hype section, Jermaine Johnson.
That's what I'm talking about. Next week, we're going to do that live. Tag, man. Tag.
Hold on, because I'm concerned. Man,
what are you concerned about?
Yeah, I'm concerned.
Don't you?
Yeah, you sure you're gonna be able to
go? Yeah,
man.
What exactly would keep me from being able to go?
You know, you haven't had a match in about 6 months. And I don't know what the hype means messing up.
We're funny now, right? We're being funny. We're cracking jokes. Yeah. Well, you know what, man? The only thing I want to do is crack Copycat's jaw next week when I give him the big boot in the corner, send his teeth to the back row. You can get the hype section going loud. Oh, yeah. And then you know what? You can give him the ES2, and then I'll rub the old hip up.
You gonna rub
it up? And I'll hit him with another big boot in the corner. And then you go ahead and worry then if the old man's gonna be able to go.
Okay. You sound very confident, so I don't feel worried. Next week, we gotta have a name.
A name for our tag team?
Not only do we have to have a name, but I'm saying it right now, as former Impact Division champion,
My name goes first.
What you mean? Your name's first in the tag name?
Yep. Come on, man.
Look, you understand this is why we can never be like a long term because your head is swells.
My head. You have your face on your shirt.
Oh man, come on. Let's just get out. We'll figure it out. We'll get the name figured out. But a lot of these next week. Tag. One more. Tag.
My name will be first.
Hey, that's dang.
Well, fans, that's next week. A huge matchup. Tag team action. Johnny Z returning to the ring, lacing him up one more time. Teaming with his best friend, former Impact Division champion, taking on current Impact Division champion Damian Morte and the Copycat.
That's right, Copycat making no friends. His change attitude is only proven to be his downfall.
And speaking of making no friends,
here comes right here, man.
Joseph Monroe and Daniel Martin, certainly not friends with big business.
Is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. Coming to the ring first, representing Impact Elite, he is the Image of War, Kevin Morgan.
Kevin Morgan, man, always man, just coming in there looking. He's had a hard couple weeks, man, and he's coming back. I feel bad for the Brass Bull. Brass Bull living hot right now, but he's going in there with the Image of Woe, Kevin Morgan.
Well, let me ask you this before we talk about the Brass Bull. What does big business have against those two smart gentlemen, our backstage correspondent Joseph Monroe and his friend Daniel Martin? What do they have against them? They're really smart guys. You ever talk to them?
Nerds, DA. Nerds. That's what they got, bro.
That's kind of hurtful to say.
Hey, man, truth hurts sometimes, man.
What? I mean, why would you want to? They're just smart guys.
Nerds, DA. Nerds. Nerds.
I mean, God knows what's in the rest of those vials.
Hey, man, nobody knows what. You know, I wonder if any of that stuff is really drinkable in there, man. There's no telling what they're working on in there, man. Take a drink, next thing you know, you look like a lizard. You don't know what they got going on.
Maybe they could replicate the Twinkie formula.
You think they could?
Yeah, you want to call them nerds now?
No, they're highly intelligent. Who would call them nerds, DA? I wouldn't do that. Man, they may be working on a formula. I'm just saying, highly intelligent individuals, there's nothing nerdy about them.
The former protege of the Bronze Bull.
Hailing from Mount Olympus, he is the Brass Bull, Bobby Starr.
Bobby Starr making his way down, man. A man on his own now.
Well, we heard earlier from Bobby Starr that the gods had spoken, and they didn't have very kind things to say to the Bronze Bull, Aaron Neal.
No doubt about it. Bobby walks with the gods daily, high on Mount Olympus, as much as he can be. And you know what? Being there with the council, man, has made him a favorite to the gods. And it's showing.
The Brass Bull, standing on his own 2 feet last week, had enough. The horrible, what was supposed to be a celebration of what was the love of his life, the Golden Goddess, the mocking that took place. I don't have to tell you, you walked away, you didn't like it either, you couldn't take it.
Hey man, you know, there's some certain things, it's called being respectful for the situation, man. You know, I respected Venus, I respected Bobby, I respect Impact Elite as a whole group as well. I'm still Impact Elite, I still love my group. However, there's some things that we have a difference of opinion on, and that's exactly what it is. It's a difference of opinion.
Well, apparently, 2 weeks from tonight, March 9th, we'll find out your fate.
What do you mean you say it like it's going to be really bad, man? I kind of thought maybe, you know, she would just kind of, maybe just.
I'm not trying to worry you. I just don't want to see your picture on that wall.
You know, that did cross my mind too, man. I looked at it. They got pictures. You know how you get your face on that picture, something bad happens to you when you get your face on the wall. And I don't want that happening to me, man. So it does worry me. It does concern me, DA, and I try to push it in, and you just kind of pull it out. And I don't understand why you go that route with me.
I apologize. I don't want to put you in a dark place. Let's talk about this matchup.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's talk about the image of wow, Kevin Morgan, and the brass bull, Bobby Starr. A match of strength right now.
Of course, the tag team partner, Kevin Morgan, not faring very well tonight. Oh, look at Bobby Starr.
Right into a headlock. Outsmarted Kevin Morgan.
I'm telling you that whatever that concoction they took from that laboratory, I'm thinking it maybe hasn't worn off yet.
Yeah, you heard the big picture David Winter say he was still a little loopy from it. And, it has to be said, maybe Kevin Morgan's still feeling the effects of it as well.
Bobby Starr ducking the clothesline, but running right into a brick wall in the image of war.
I tell you what, there should have been like a child safety seal on it or something. Formula like that. You just don't let that stuff be readily available to people just to take it off and drink it.
It wasn't easily available. They broke into their lab. How is that easily available? They picked a lot.
They picked a lot. Is that what you said? They picked a lot.
Oh, Bobby Starr back to his feet. Not even worried about the hair.
Oh, take it to the knee
Going right after Kevin Morgan. DDT. Look at Bobby Starr.
Bobby going right to the hair. We know about the hair and
now
Bobby Starr.
Now that he got a moment, he continued the attack.
That's how Bobby moves, man. Bobby moves with grace.
Look at Bobby Starr. Look how focused he is right now.
Yeah.
Hey, we're going to put the hair back on.
He's trying, but he knows what he's got to do. He'll get the hair on when he gets the hair on. That's what he's going down.
Oh! Shoved halfway across the ring. Oh, big clothesline. Kevin Morgan almost took the top of his head off with that.
My goodness. Bobby Starr bit in half when he went flying.
And now Kevin Morgan's got the hair just throwing it at him. Adding insult to injury.
Kevin pacing himself right now, just sitting there, just dropping big bombs. That's all he does. Everything he does is big. That's why he in big business.
The Brass Bull's got to do something to get some separation here, get the pace of this match picked back up. He can't allow Kevin Morgan to slow this match down like this.
Oh, the faster the pace goes, it's only got to benefit Bobby. Bobby's got to be sticking and moving right now to get the big man down.
Hear this crowd rallying behind him, like Kevin Morgan just tossing him around. It's going to take a lot of power from the gods to let Bobby Starr go toe-to-toe with the image of war.
He's working on that knee again. Bobby evidently, he sees something in that knee of Kevin Morgan. He sees it as a weakness.
Oh! Well, it's a smart move. You take out the wheel, the man can't move.
No doubt about that. That is a very smart game plan on Bobby Starr. Bobby Starr came in with the game plan. Mind you, without any help from the Bronze Bull himself.
It doesn't matter how big you are if you can't stand up on your feet. Listen to the crowd getting behind Bobby Starr.
The crowd's actually chanting, Bobby is our champion.
Talking to the gods once again, but Kevin Morgan catching him. Caught him mid-charge. Talk about power.
Gut wrench power bomb right there. Oh my goodness.
An impressive show of strength from Kevin Morgan. Now a cover. 2 count only. Should have hooked a leg.
Ain't nothing scientific about just choking a man right there. That's what he was doing right there.
We saw his tag team partner earlier trying to pull out all the stops he could. Pulling the hair, choking, whatever he could do. But it wasn't enough in the end. Gotta hope for Bobby Starr the same will be true here, but right now Kevin Morgan just all over Bobby Starr. Look at him fight back.
Bobby's got the crowd solidly behind him, and he keeps fighting back, man. And it's going right back to that knee.
Oh, look at up and over. Right to that knee once again. Bobby Starr refusing to give up.
There is no in Bobby Starr.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Caught mid-stride. Tried to break that hold, but to no avail. Oh! That's got to be it.
Brass Bull had a heck of a run right there, man.
Oh, Kevin Morgan's not done yet. Took a little too much time. Nice jawbreaker.
Clothesline right there.
He's got him wobbled.
Oh, Kevin gets him right to the backbreaker.
Kevin Morgan, the power once again, just stopping the Brass Bull right in his tracks.
That's the advantage Kevin has. He not only has the height advantage, but he has the strength advantage here. And that helps with the leverage right there. And the leverage is helping him right now. His height is helping him as he applies that bear hug.
Bobby Starr trying to get out. It finally breaks the hold. Ducks a clothesline. Oh, wow.
Man, maybe he should have just not ducked the clothesline.
There's going to be an imprint of the nose of Bobby Starr on the bottom of the boot of Kevin Morgan. A cover. A 2 count, but once again, if he put his weight down on him and apply the whole body, he'd probably get a 3.
Nonchalant cover, that's right.
Not have to argue with the senior official, George Knight, here.
Easily distracted right now. That's not the image of war that I'm used to seeing right now. Easily distracted, worried about the crowd, worried about the ref. Not making a full pinfall, or not making a full cover.
Or maybe some frustration starting to set in, not being able to put Bobby Starr away, or maybe it's still the remnants of that, whatever that was they took last week.
Yeah, Illenbach.
That bear hug once again, Bobby Starr able to break it. He got a cover. 2 count once again, and Bobby Starr so focused that he still hasn't got his hair back.
Bobby ain't even worried about it. This is the new Brass Bull. Brass Bull isn't worried about that right now.
Pulls the referee in the way. Kevin Morgan pulling the referee right into harm's way.
Oh, no. Look out, Bobby.
Oh, low blow. But there's no referee. No, wait a minute.
The scepter. The scepter.
The brass scepter right across the forehead. Look at the power of Bobby Starr. Bobby Starr, he got him up. He didn't get him all the way over, but he still dropped him. That was an impressive feat of strength in its own.
Very impressive.
2.
Kevin Morgan kicked out.
Only a 2 count. Referee getting back to his feet. I'm amazed about.
Look at this, another feat of
got him
strength.
up. Greetings from Olympus.
There it is.
What a maneuver. 3. We got a winner. Bobby Starr with the greetings from
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, the Brass Bull, Bobby Starr.
A huge victory for the Brass Bull.
That victory, he earned that victory. He earned that victory. The crowd showing their appreciation.
Oh,
no, look out, Bobby.
The Brass Bull running down the ring, attacking him from behind. Taking exception to that greetings from Mount Olympus. Bobby Starr and the Bronze Bull off the ropes. Big spine buster from the Bronze Bull. What's he looking for?
What's going on? The Bronze Bull is trying to make a statement right now. He is still the teacher, and Bobby is still the student. And what the Bronze Bull is saying, you did not graduate, my pupil. You did not graduate.
That's one of the tables left over from TLC last week. Bobby, you got to get out of that ring. The Bronze Bronze Bull setting that table up.
Oh, no, Bobby. Oh, Bobby.
Oh, Bobby Starr, you got to get back to your feet and get out of there. Nothing but bad intentions from the Bronze Bull. Oh, no, not like this. Not this.
Oh, no.
Oh! Greetings from Mount Olympus. He broke the legs of the table.
Oh, my God. Bobby's back has just been decimated.
You want to betray me, Bobby? You think that you belong in the same ring as me? Well, guess what, Bobby? March 23rd at March Mayhem, you're going to get your wish. You're going to be in the ring with the Bronze Bull. And it's going to be a tables match.
Did you just say what I think he said?
Yeah, you heard it correctly. The Bronze Bull, the Brass Bull, March Mayhem, March 23rd, a tables match, DA! Oh my goodness! The March Madness is coming together, and it is going to be a crazy, crazy event!
A third matchup added to March Mayhem. Now a tables match. The apprentice taking on the mentor.
Oh my goodness.
It's all going to come to a head March 23rd, fans.
IZW is changing the wrestling world and taking over the World Wide Web. Like us on Facebook for exclusive photos, superstar interviews, and fan polls. Follow us on Twitter and keep up with your favorite IZW superstars. And go to izwrestling.com for exclusive articles, the latest news, and results. Click Media to keep up with all the episodes of Impact Television and After the Impact. Click on IZW Shop to order superstar t-shirts and IZW DVDs, Blu-rays, and combo packs. Get the full Impact Zone wrestling experience and be part of the IZW world.
You wrote, you posted, you demanded it, and now it returns. Impact Zone Wrestling makes its return to Comcast with its brand new 1-hour show, IZW Adrenaline. Go to izwrestling.com to see when you can catch it in your area so that you can get your dose of adrenaline. IZW, this is who we are.
Are you tired of the same old birthday party? Well, now's your chance to party with your favorite IZW superstar. See yourself on the big screen while you experience your own personalized entrance. Customized cake and bounce house available. Hop into the ring and go crazy. And then take the memories home on DVD and Blu-ray. Call 580-699-7IZW and party like an IZW superstar.
If you can survive the chaos, if you can weather the violence, what awaits you is the season of cleansing and rebirth. But sometimes the sun shines brightest right before the storm.
Ladies and gentlemen, things here at IZW are hectic tonight. But next week, Johnny Z.
Nikki, just a sec. Jordan Jacobs. Last week, I taught you a lesson. Apparently, you didn't learn that lesson. So tonight, you got a little taste of what I'm all about again. Jordan, I have put you to sleep so many times, I figured you would understand. But apparently the message isn't getting through. They say too much trauma to the brain will shorten your life. Messing with me, Jordan, it's gonna cost you your career.
Beautiful. I have really outdone myself. This makes me so happy. No. When the Blue Jays opened my drapes this morning, and I was awakened by the glorious morning sun, I did not think that you two would ruin my day! After everything, all the training we've done, Impact Elite, and you two... No, don't point at it, because right now you do not deserve to point at it. I have given you guys opportunity after opportunity, and right now you two are not living up to it. You two are lucky that we have the Bronze Bull Aaron Neal, gifted to us by the gods, because right now he is the only one living up to the Impact Elite name. Right now, he is the only one with status, and you two are making me question if you should even be an Impact Elite. Now I'm gonna go and think about what a wonderful day it would have been if you two had stepped up and done what you were supposed to do. No, I don't want to hear anything. You two get it together and figure out what you're gonna do, because I will not hesitate to have you two up on my wall as well. Do you got it?
This all started when you had that stupid scheme brain idea. Man.
Damn it, Cam. This can't happen. We can't keep being in the doghouse like this, man.
Really? You want to tell me that?
Oh, did you win tonight? I'm sorry.
No, but I came closer than you did.
It looks like we're gonna have to start winning, and a lot. So, I've got an idea.
Oh no, an idea? You want another idea, right?
Before it backfired, do you remember how we felt?
Remember that was the most humiliating time of my life! Really?
This right here, what just happened wasn't humiliating?
That wasn't half as bad as me looking like a moron standing out there in a ring.
It's different from usual, how?
Oh, you want to talk trash now? Okay, no.
I'm sorry. But listen. That backfired, okay? We ended up looking stupid, I get it. But imagine if we got the right stuff. The stuff that they use. Imagine how big, how undefeatable we would be then.
It did feel
You
real good
remember
to
how we
be
were throwing them around? You threw Brian. Yeah.
That felt good.
Yeah. Imagine that all the time.
All the time?
Every minute of every day. Just like that. That can be ours. We just gotta get our hands on the right vial of juice.
And you're sure that we can get the right stuff this time? Because you know, I don't want to look stupid again. I don't like that.
You think I like looking stupid?
Man, I told you that I was going to trust you one time. But come on, man, we're big business.
I know. Ever since then,
I'm going to
felt
give
weaker, felt dumber. We got.
I'm going to trust you again.
This time, we won't fail. You know why?
We can't fail.
We won't. Because we're too big to fail. Let's go talk.
Tell me.
Do you care to comment on what we just saw?
It's kind of like watching the coyote try to catch the roadrunner.
That may be the best analogy I've ever heard in my life. I think you just nailed it right there.
I'm starting about the whole situation.
Ladies and gentlemen, Double D!
Well, we told you earlier, fans, Double D was going to address the IZW world about what happened at Violent Valentine. You see it no longer around his waist, that IZW Championship. It certainly was a hard-fought match. He threw everything he could at the Convict, but in the end, you gotta wonder, what do you gotta do to stop that guy?
I don't know, man, and I will tell you this. I was very surprised at the end result of that. I really thought Double D was going to walk away the IZW champion. That shows you where the Convict is at right now. The Convict may be actually unstoppable.
That's certainly the first defeat that Double D has tasted in almost about half a year. He was on quite the roll.
And a hell of a ride, hell of a ride. And like, we were talking about, it seems like he's been champion forever. And it was only 4 months.
Well, just everything he's been through.
No doubt about it.
He finally ran into a buzzsaw.
Now, judging by the packed house we had last week at Violent Valentine, I'm going to go ahead and assume that you were all here, correct? Now, just in case you weren't here, or just in case you didn't have the privilege of seeing us live on GFL.TV last week, you may notice that I'm missing a little something. Now, all of you do know that last week I had a one-on-one match scheduled to defend the IZW Championship against the Convict. And in case you did miss it, it was an epic encounter, to say the least. And while I may not have the IZW Championship anymore, I definitely showed the Convict a little something. I definitely made it to where he will never, and I mean never, forget the name Double D.
He certainly pushed the Convict to the limit.
Oh, no doubt about that. Double D took him definitely to the limit.
Now, I did something to the Convict that no other IZW superstar has ever done, and that was make him bleed his own blood. And what I did was I took his head, and it was right against this pole, and I made a nice little sandwich with this pole and this beautiful knee right in the back of his head and busted him wide open. And I've got to tell you, that felt good. That felt absolutely fantastic, and I am going to chase that feeling. Now, the Convict may have defeated me in the middle of this ring for the IZW Championship, but if there is one thing that the Force has taught me, it's that you must adapt, then you must overcome. Now, when Jabba the Hutt ate Captain Kirk's cloak of invisibility, do you think that he just walked away? Did he, oh, well, that's all right. No big deal. I'll go away. I'll slink into the shadows. Now, he ate that cloak. He exposed Kirk. But Kirk was not afraid. Kirk was not afraid. He stood up to Jabba the Hutt. And he bashed him, bam, right in the face once, and it felt good. Then he did it one more time. Bam! 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 So many times, Jabba the Hutt threw up the cloak right there. And Captain Kirk, he had the chance. He had the chance to grab that cloak and use it. But he decided not to. You see, he realized that he had the strength in the Force to take Jabba the Hutt down. So what did he do? Jumped on his back, grabbed him with the Vulcan death pinch, and it was done. Now I learned something from that fight. I learned something, and that's exactly what I plan to do to Jabba the Convict. The captain of the Force is ready. And March 23rd, I just happen to have a rematch clause in my contract. And March 23rd at March Mayhem, I will cash in that opportunity.
How about that?
Now I gotta ask you, do you people, all the followers of the Force, do you think that Jabba the Convict is gonna be able to take me down one more time? Well, go ahead and let me know if you think that the Force and Double D is gonna kick his ass. I'm telling you right now, I am ready. I am ready to train harder than ever. I am ready to master the Force and use it to take the Convict down. And when it is all said and done, and believe me, it will be brutal and it will be epic, but when it is all said and done, I hit that flying crossbody and pin his ass to the mat. 1, 2, 3. I will become, again, the 2-time IZW champion. And Mr. Convict, Jabba the Convict, you will learn to respect the Force.
I don't quite remember all that happening. I wish Sam Burnham was here so I could ask him about Star Trek lore, but anyway, Double D believes it works for him, so.
Jabba the Convict just came in.
Double D standing in the ring, but there's your IZW champion, the Convict. March 23rd, the rematch. Double D wants it. March Mayhem, but looks like the Convict making his way out here. He may not want to wait till March 23rd. He's got to be upset with Double D busting him open. Can't imagine that's ever happened much to the Convict in his life.
Oh, no doubt about that. Convict, he probably was alien to him. He had no idea what was going on with his body.
Look at Double D standing face to face, toe to toe with the Convict. Not afraid at all. March 23rd, fans. Now look at D.
Oh, he go right to the Convict.
Double D laying some shots in. Trying to attack that wound from last week, but the Convict, that knee right to the midsection. Double D trying to fight him back out of that corner. Using his speed. Those knees right to the head. Oh, look at the Convict catching him. Holding him up for a powerbomb. D trying to fight out of it. Oh, look at Double D. Knee right to the head. D's got the title. Trying to hit him with that belt again. 15 to 20, it misses. Casanova Bulldog right in the knee. D up. Crossbody takes the Convict down. The Convict is down.
And Double D stands high above the Convict with the championship in his hand.
March 23rd, fans. March Mayhem. The IZW Championship on the line once again. Double D taking on the Convict. Double D laying him out here tonight, but look at the Convict getting right back to his feet once again.
He's back up to his feet, but Double D has sent the message loud and clear.
Fans, thank you for joining us here tonight. A great show. A lot of big things happening. Don't forget March 23rd, March Mayhem. Some big matches announced here tonight. And don't forget IZW Adrenaline debuting on the Comcast Network. Check your local listing. Check our Facebook page, the website, the Twitter. Thank you for joining us. What a great night. But look at your IZW champion still standing after all of that.
He's standing there, but he knows Double D laid him out.